Good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? And what are you doing on this beautiful day? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Oh, God. Tell you. You know, I've often said it many times, many times. Oh, that's awful nice. Somebody already wrote me a damn message. But let me finish what I'm saying. I've often said it many times. If you're good to people, they'll be good back to you. They'll be good back to you. Good deal. Awesome. Awesome. I love it when people listen to me. It helps me understand you better. It's a communication thing. Now, everybody was kind of getting on to me for not camming up. They're saying I'm an ugly looking monster, and I don't even know. I've got so many emails. It's not even been funny. It's not even been funny. I really do hope you guys do understand. I kind of look the same. I mean, why do I need to cam up? People just want to see me, and I guess I don't know. I have no idea. But what I do understand and what I do know, it's cold as shit here. Literally, it's cold. It's very cold. As a matter of fact, it's very cold, and there's not really much of anything that I can really say to persuade. Lord, I got another message. Sitting here just watching it. It's really easy. Like, oh my God. Oh Lord. Your sound is bad. It probably is. It's the wind coming in from everywhere. Uh, I don't know about it. I tell you, I try to get to looking a little bit better. But at least you see there's no scars and stuff on my face, right? That's the big main deal. I wanted everybody to know that there is no scars on me, and I ain't having no whiplashes or something like that. As a matter of fact, thank you, so much. Thank you. Well, the thing about it is, I don't want everybody to start smiling right just yet. If you start smiling, then you get into this happy thought. And I don't want you all really too happy. Hell, the trolls wouldn't like that at all, would they? Can you imagine if you guys started being really happy all of a sudden? You guys would be, I don't know, it'd be a different world. That's a fact, a different world indeed. Well, that's enough doxing myself for today. I tell you, damn, this service is like really bad here for some reason. Until you start walking, and it's like, holy shit. Like you lose all service, you lose everything. Let's see what everybody's saying here. Let's see. Good deal, good deal. I think this pain is so strong in there, friend, to distract me. Okay, good deal. Thank God. I have my mic hooked to my damn stand, and the wind was catching it, and it just didn't work right. It just did not work right. So I do appreciate you all. Thank you. Hello, Katie. How are you? Yeah, thank you on the comment on the shirt. Thank you. The shirt's actually kind of warm. It's kind of cold here right now. Exactly. Thank you so much, everybody. So I told you I'm going to be traveling here in a couple of days. So who's coming with me? Oh, God. Oh, you know, here's something that I don't think anybody's ever seen and heard about. But for me, I'm trying to put some old clothes on that I had from a few years ago. And do you know they don't fit me? My old clothes will not fit me. So all my cool stuff I have, it will not fit me. Is that bad or good? Like my pants? Oh hell. Like I've dropped 2 sizes. I mean, I think I'm more athletic, but I couldn't believe I dropped 2 sizes in pants. Hell, I was already in a 33 and now I'm in like a 31, 30 or something. I don't even know. I'm going to have to buy some new ones. But hell, just the ones I had on 6 months ago, 8 months ago, does not fit no more. I was putting my pants on and I took my belt and I was like, wait a minute. I did executive protection in these things. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. And look back and I was like, oh God, I'm getting my weight back. I'm getting it back. It's just taking a minute. It's been taking a hell of a long time actually. You can lose it fast, but get it back. Ooh, it's kind of hard. Yeah, I understand that. Always room to grow, huh? Eating cornbread, gravy and biscuit. Damn, I've already had 2 gravy and biscuits this morning. Brown 83, it's good to see you, buddy. Let's look at old Brown up here. Hello, Brown. Hell yeah, man. I'm glad. That's awesome, bro. Glad you're doing good, man. Good deal. Good deal. Oh my God, I'm telling you, people, this has been one heck of a traveling journey here. Here, see, will you get one? Oh yeah, for sure. It's gonna take me a minute. It's gonna take me a while, actually, and I'm patient. I'm really, really patient because I understand it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a long time. Actually, I know it is. How are you, Linda? It's good to see you. It's really, really good to see you. I ain't gonna lie. It's good to see you. It's good to see all you guys. Did you spit it out? I tried cold sweet tea and it was horrible. Well, you can't get sweet tea here. I mean, you can, but you got to go out of your way to get it. You can get peach tea. Good deal. Oh yeah, for sure. This morning, I'm not gonna lie, I got up really, really, really early. That's great. That's awesome. I got my first grandson last Sunday, so I've been busy. Thanks for asking. That is amazing. Kids are our future. If we don't protect them now, who will in the future? That's the big thing. I wish you had a P.O. box. Selena, that's sweet. That's sweetie. Sweetie, that's awesome. I'll have everything I need here soon. I'm working on it. It's just one battle after the next. Where's my Chica at? There she is. Good morning, Chica. But the thing about it is, if you watch the news and you watch it, look at what's going on. I'm not as healthy as I want to be right now, Lindsay. It's taken a while to get my weight back. Pat Gaines, I appreciate you. Pat, I was thinking about something. I was thinking about, I wanna form a team. And I know with your career and what you've been involved in, you're probably very, very good at figuring out situations. As a matter of fact, I think you'd be great at it. Am I crackling? Hold on a second. I got to do something. Okay, is that better? Is that better? Can you do it? Well, see, Pat, that would be awesome for what I need. And I'm not asking nothing from you. I'm just maybe some advice, maybe some how can I say this? A little bit of intellectual kind of thinking, business thinking more. I, the thing about me is to get projects off the ground and to get things working. I have to go through the third man, the middle man, all that just to get things done. Well, at a decent price. And but in the long run, when doing that, it ends up costing me bukus of money, like literally, like I mean, I had to pay sometimes just for, and it's ridiculous. I've done some work I can't discuss about foreign stuff. I understand that, and you really intrigued my mind the other day when you mentioned a little bit about your work. But I do appreciate people like you, and I want you to know that I do pay attention. We Scottish, the thing about you and your problem, I mean, where do I begin? Where do I begin at? You said you wanted a link, right? You said the next time I go live, you want a link. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do here in a minute. I'm going to give you a link and I'm going to let you try to explain it to me because, to be honest with you, I can't hardly understand your emails. I don't understand most of your emails. I really don't. It's crazy trying to understand them. Hello, Mama T. I'm glad to see you in here. Good deal. Good deal. But I'll give you a link and explain it. Just be straight out, be slow talking, and explain it. 1,000%. Hell yeah, there, Joe. Any day now. Yes, for sure. Raider Rich. Good deal. Good to see you, man. I hope everything's well with you, brother. I have a question. I am 42, yet old school. I start my job at the end of April and I would like to make donations to some creators after that. Is a Cash App hard to create? I never used anything like it. No, it's not. It's not at all. As a matter of fact, it's really easy. It goes by your email or phone number, and you can actually you can start it in a matter of minutes. The big thing about Cash App, it's fun. It's good to have, and if you hook it to your PayPal or your bank or whatever with that, you can do a lot. You can do a lot with it. They're very easy to make. Ernie the Fly. I don't know about all that now. I don't know about that. I do know one thing. I sat and talked with a friend of mine last night for a little bit before I went to bed, and I really think he's going to do good things. I really do. With Stop Pedophilia, I think he's going to do great things, as a matter of fact. And I hope he does. I really do. I wish him the best. 100,000%. I wish him the best. Oh yeah, for sure. So where do we go with that, people? I mean, you know, here in just a few days, I've got a couple decisions I need to make, and oh, I know I'll make them answer their own questions. But that's what's good about it. You have to. You have to do that. You really, really have to do that. Like I said there, we Scottish Tiger, I'll just let you come up and you can tell me all about it. If you send me 50 emails, I'm lost with it. But here, I'm going to give you a chance to come up and speak your mind here. Let me find how the hell you do this. I about forgot how to do this stuff. Here we go. Here's your link, we Scottish Tiger. You can tell me everything that's going on. It's very hard, Chica, especially from people from other countries. I'm not being mean, but the link's in the chat. Thank you, Pat. I appreciate it. I was trying out my new mic a while ago, and the wind kept blowing, and I'm like, this can't be right. I ain't got something right. But it is what it is, and I'm learning. We're waiting on you, wee Scottish Tiger. Go ahead there. Tell me what's going on with you. Are you there?
Hi, hello, can you hear me?
Hello, Katie. How are you? I can hear you.
Right. Um, right, I've had this problem, right? Um, see for the last like I'll try and keep it short, right? See, like the last 12 weeks, there's a takeaway that I get, right? And there's a delivery guy that comes and um there was a new guy, right? Like a right young boy. He looks really, really young. And when he first appeared, he was like healthy looking. Um, like he was, like he looked you in the eyes and stuff. And as the weeks have went on, like I order for this takeaway like twice a week. He's been getting skinnier and skinnier, and he's not as talkative and that. And um, so I started like over the past couple of weeks, I would go up and I would like watch them at the takeaway place because the street's tiny, and all the other takeaway drivers would sit out in their cars and things, and this boy sits at a table in the restaurant by himself, and at night time he goes home with the owners. So when he delivered a couple of weeks ago, I said to him, like, kind of about his family and stuff. So I thought maybe he was their family for that country. And he said that he missed his family. So that like set alarm bells off in my head. And I'm thinking, something's not right here. Do you know what I mean? And then he was like, he
Okay,
disappeared
okay.
for
Hold on,
about a
hold on,
week.
hold on, hold on. To be honest with you, I got about 35% of that. Okay. So this is what I was saying. Sometimes people they can't understand. They don't understand. But was you abused anyway? What
Was
happened?
I abused?
Yes. Is that what you
No,
I've got I've got
this,
delivery and boy and
sorry. I mean, like, did you watch my last YouTube video about the one that was public?
I don't watch nobody's YouTube.
Right. Well, oh my God, Ernie, I tagged you in it. The right. Basically, I think this boy, I think
Okay, hold on
he's
one
here.
second. Let's stop a second. Let's stop a second because I ain't getting none of this. Hold on a second. Can anyone understand We Scottish Tiger? Put a one in the chat if you've understood.
Oh, I'll
Put
talk
one in the
slow
chat. No, no,
because
no,
I
no.
don't.
Hold on a second. I'm getting this. I'm going to make sure we get this done. Can anybody understand? If you can understand, please put a one. Okay, Maggie. Okay, can somebody come up? Can somebody understand? Can they come up and kind of help me understand, please? Because the majority of people can't understand what you're saying.
Right. Well, I'll break it down slow, and I won't go into too much information. Basically, I think this boy's in trouble. He's here illegally, and he can't go back to his own country because they're keeping him. They've took his passport off him, and he's basically getting held here illegally. Like he's getting used, like basically like traffic. And um, I don't know what to do about it because it's a not like it's a no-win situation.
Okay, so somebody took somebody's passport, and now you're saying they're being trafficked.
Well, not human traffic, but used like traffic to work here illegally.
Okay, so who is this person that got their passport stolen?
A young boy, like I'm not joking, Ernie. He's 18 or younger. Like he really is, and it's a shame because it when he first came here about 12 weeks ago, he was like there was life in his eyes. He looked so happy, and as the weeks are going on, he's just looked. Do you know what I mean? Like he's lost weight. he looks terrible, and um, the owners. He goes home with the owners at night time, but the owners live at the like
How do you know
like
this person?
closet. Pardon?
How do you know this person?
Because I know him because he delivers. He's a delivery guy.
Okay, so he's a delivery guy.
Hmm.
Okay.
But he doesn't
That
drive his own car. He gets when he brings the food to the your door, and then he gets back into the car. He gets in the back seat.
we Scottish Tiger, did you dox Katie?
Weeks ago, but I never doxed her. No, she was asked her if that was her in the magazine, but I've spoke to Katie since then.
So weeks ago, I got that part. You and Katie got into it or something like that?
Yes, and I've spoke to Katie and Rosie's chat since then, so she's just chatted cause trouble. I'm not even bothered about her just now. I'm more worried about this boy.
Well, what am I supposed to do about this boy?
Well, that's what I want to ask you. What would you do if you were
You need to go
me?
to you
Like,
need to go to law you need to go to law enforcement.
but what when they would just sign him back over to that couple that's got him?
Was this boy in prison?
No,
Okay.
he's only been here for like 3 4 months.
Oh, well, I ain't worried about that, guys. I don't care what she's done about that. I ain't worried about that. As long as she ain't committed no pedophilia or no rapist or something, hell, let her stab away.
Who?
That's what they said. So somebody said that
What?
you was in prison or something like that. I don't know.
I was in prison for an assault to severe injury for protecting myself when I got jumped from a guy, and I stabbed them. But I stabbed him at a place where it wouldn't have killed him, and I never got charged with attempted murder either. So, Granny, I will be
Well,
striking
hold on
that
a minute.
channel.
Hold on. You get carried away. Hold on. I can't understand anything. Okay, so you stabbed this person, and you stabbed them in a place it wouldn't kill them, right?
Yes,
Okay, where'd you stab them?
I'm in a place to get him off me. I've been brought up to
Where
know
did you
where to
stab
stab
them? Where did you stab them? Oh,
in a place that I knew it wouldn't kill
where's
him.
that place at? Where did it count? Where did
A
you stab
place
them?
on that would get him off me.
Where did you stab them? What place?
Just just by his belly button.
By his belly button? Well, by his belly button usually kills people, all right?
Yes, but I stabbed him in an area where I knew there wasn't any major or Ernie. That was back in 2009. So we're
I
bringing
don't
up stuff
care.
from
It's okay. I'm not worried about that.
2009.
I'm just trying to get to understand you, and I can't understand what you say half the time. So,
That's why try and talk slow because I know my Scottish accent. A lot of folk don't understand it. But
okay, so with
listen,
the boy, let's get back to the boy. Let's get back to the boy. Okay, so the boy was the delivery driver. You met this boy.
and
He's eight.
like that, I will have not been charged with any child endangerment charges like you did when you took your kid shoplifting when you were full of drugs. But
Who are you
anyway,
talking to?
Granny watching. She wants to
Oh,
bring stuff up in 2009.
well, look, I don't care who you stab. It don't matter to me. Like I said, I can't hardly understand what you're saying.
So I
Uh,
came across you 8 weeks ago. You really have brought the better person out in me, and folk are trying to destroy that, but I don't care. Like
well,
I said, I want to
well,
try
there's
and help
always
this
going to be
boy.
people in chat that don't disagree with something you say. I get it all the time. Every time I go to another channel or I get people in chat, they don't understand. I don't understand them. Hell with it. I just don't even care. That's the way I look
Neither
at it.
do
I don't even care.
As long as the people that know me and know that I'm harmless, I don't give a fuck what any of them say.
Well, you need to quit like you're doing that.
But
I know,
I
J-Lo.
have.
I've said that 100,000 times. Everybody has a problem with grannies watching except me. Ernie don't care who you stab. I don't care who she stabbed. I don't care what she stabbed, who she stabbed, where she stabbed them at, to be
I
honest with
remember
you.
talking about like that. So do you know what I mean? It was 2009. Oh my God.
Okay, let's get back to the kid. Okay,
Yes, thank
so
you.
you met this boy, this delivery driver.
Yes, he's not a delivery driver. Well, he basically delivers the food. Yeah,
Where's he from originally?
I don't know what to say the country.
So all you know is they took his passport.
He's yes, and at night time, um, they've got see like their house, um, they've got it all like high walls and stuff, and they've got dogs in the. If you walk past their house, the dogs start going crazy. Um, so I've been staking out this place for a couple of weeks because I'm really concerned about this boy, and like the town's really small where I come from, and when at night time the the owners of the restaurant go into the house and this boy goes to another place on the property, and I thought, well, that's weird. If he's family, then why is he getting sent to another place in the property that looks like a rundown shed? Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so
And plus, my wee lassie dropped something and he bent down to pick it up and he had marks on his wrists and I recognised the marks. Like, have you
okay,
ever
so did
been?
you when you saw those marks, did you ask him?
Well, I didn't have to recognise them straight away because have you ever been tied with them zip locks before? Really tight.
So he's being treated like a slave.
Basically, yes. That's yes. And I know
Okay,
if I think the police are just going to sign him back into the owner's custody. So I thought, I wonder if the next time he delivers food, if I just kidnap him.
well, I mean, if the guy's over age, you really ain't gonna be
But
kidnapping
look,
if he wants to
he does
stay
that.
with you.
He doesn't look over age. He does gen up look under 18, and I'm not joking.
He looks underage.
He does. He really does. That's what kind of like, because that's what I can. When I first saw him, I was like, oh my god, he looks
So have
really
you
young. Do you
asked
know
him
what I
how
mean?
old he is?
No, because he says that he can't understand English that well, and they don't let you chat to him very long. If he's longer than like a minute or two, they start beeping the horn.
So he can't understand English. So what makes you
So,
think that this guy may be in some kind of trouble?
Ernie, I can tell by looking at him, he's lost weight. He does. He's got no spark in his eye. He wears the same clothes all the time. He's got marks on him. He does like he sits
But
by
that
himself.
doesn't mean that he's being slaved.
Well, so well, why is he not out with the rest? Like I don't know.
Just because somebody, maybe he's poor.
He's not poor, Ernie. He goes home with the workers at night and gets sent to another place in the property. And then at a place that he works at, where all the workers speak his language, he's not outside talking to them. He's sitting at a table by himself with a magazine.
That still don't say that he's being trafficked or he's being slaved.
So, well, all the signs that he's lost all the weight. He's lost the spark in his eyes. He says that he misses his
His
home.
what in his
Then,
eyes? He lost his what?
like, he doesn't even give you eye contact anymore. He literally is he says that he misses his home. So if he misses his home,
Okay. So here's the advice I'm
then
going to give you
why? Oh, my
about
internet's
this
dead.
situation.
Fuck.
It's as simple as anywhere in any country, whatever. If you see something, say something. If you think something's going on, you have to report it to law enforcement.
Shit.
Well, yeah, you should know that. You have to report it to law enforcement. If you think he's in trouble or he's being abused or well, I guess I took care of that. Now I've seen some other people in chat saying we Scottish had doxed them. Katie's one of them. I missed this. Thank you, Pat. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I missed this, and I don't know what exactly happened between these two. I know for some reason, We Scottish Tiger has been the talk for the last 2 or 3 days that I've been seeing. I don't know what the deal is between her and the other creators. And frankly, I really could care less. I don't know these people. It ain't like they're on my damn Christmas list. And it is what it is. People think that, I'm going to go and take somebody's side when I don't know anything about them. I have no idea about them. I don't know what they've been into, what they are, who they are, anything. I just know they're a YouTube creator. That's it. That's all I know. And for me to go jumping and diving into things when the simplest thing is if you see something, say something, and there you go. If you think somebody's being trafficked and there was a lot of things that she said that half of it I didn't understand until she's kind of slowed down and I literally got a translator sitting here in my messenger telling me everything that's going on. So anyways, they're breathing it to me. Your internet cut out. What a time for it to cut out. But you need to go to the police. You need to go to the police. You need to report it if you think you need to report it. I don't know the kid. I've not seen the kid. Have you taken photos of the kid? That's another thing. You said the kid don't speak English. It's kind of a red flag in a way because you don't know. And just because somebody sits out beside themselves, it don't necessarily mean they're being trafficked or slaved. And he reads his magazine. Okay. She has to be the one to report it. Can you imagine us trying to call like Interpol or something like that and trying to get through or trying to get law enforcement involved? And I'm gonna be like, what? What? I don't know. This person reported it on my YouTube. That would be like, do what? It is, Pat. It is. Better report and be wrong than not report and be right. That's the thing. That's the thing you have to watch out for these days. They could be just helping the driver. Anything could happen. So, yes, I heard about the wrist. But the fact of the matter is, even with her, things on your wrist, I mean, you may be into that lifestyle. I mean, there's a million different things. Not saying that she's not right. I'm not saying that she's wrong. But there has to be more evidence gathered. There has to be more things to look at. You can't just, especially where you can't speak English. I don't understand what you won't just call the police. Exactly. If the authorities get involved, they'll have the translators. And if he has been trafficked or been enslaved and anything of that nature, then they're going to be able to help him more than somebody in another country can. See, he has wrist marks. He has like She said bondage or something like that. I don't know. He'd been bound or not sure. They will hand him back to the owners. He may be their kid. You said he was under 18? The police is the only thing that can help you at this point. Ziplocs. What is a Ziploc? The Ziploc I know is a Ziploc bag. What is Ziplocs? You talking about like zip ties? Zip ties. Okay, so zip ties. The thing about it is, zip ties, you can break zip ties. It's illegal, honey. Exactly, Pat. Nobody can own anyone. And the thing about it is, if she is right, let's say if she's right, let's get her benefit of the doubt, and she does not call police and something happens to that kid, she's going to feel responsible for it. Well, I told you what to do. You have to call the police. You most certainly have to call the police. The police are corrupt. Hell. You're right, Mama, too. Well, you keep gathering your evidence, but I told you what you need to do. There's different police. Well, that's good. You should also involve law enforcement as well, or just report it. Go to a different law enforcement. I mean, you all got like chain of commands and stuff there. Y'all have different ones. Results, not excuses. That's exactly right. That was one of our mottos. Don't trust the police. Okay. I've learned so much the last 2.5 years on YouTube. Non-law enforcement can't help him exactly. And I don't want to see you on Fox News somewhere. Woman breaks in, steals kid, and it's undamn telling. But if you think he's old enough, and you talking about kidnapping him, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea on that one. I mean, she was like, next time he comes to the house, she's just going to kidnap him. You can't do that, especially if he's underage. which I don't know how your laws are over there, but I know if you was to try to do that here, it would be, oh hell, it'd be a world news thing. You do something about it. Exactly. Exactly, Stone Cone. We don't condone kidnapping. If you start kidnapping people, hell. Say that was happening here, and there was a young guy, and he didn't talk English. He couldn't speak English, and he didn't understand English. And he's a delivery person, and I find out all these things on him, and I get like, you know what? I get suspicious, and I do exactly what you've done so far. Never in my mind would I think about kidnapping him, because what would you use that word kidnapping? You can't use kidnapping, especially if I don't know whether or not I'm going to have his consent and how old he is. That's crazy. That's crazy, crazy, crazy. The fact of the matter is, they give him a vehicle. You said it wasn't his vehicle, but I guess it's their vehicle to drive around. If he really wanted out of it, he's got a vehicle to get out of there. And it may be too late while you investigate it. That's exactly right. The thing about it is, guys, and what people fail to realize, they fail to realize this. When you take the law into your own hands, you you're bringing some things on you that you may not understand. You may not understand. The United States, it's a federal law. If you grab somebody and you move them a few inches without their consent, it's kidnapping. Can you imagine? They can charge you for kidnapping. Seriously. That's why when I watch these reality shows with Patty Mayo and all of that, it gives bounty hunters, especially bounty hunters, a black eye, because we know that you can't just run up to somebody other than the person that's on your paper and tase somebody. You can't do that. If you do that, you're asking for civil liability right off the bat, and it's not good. It's not good at all. Thank you, Amazing Greg. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Hello, Jimmy from the Bayou. How's your sales going? I hope everything's well with you, my friend. Here's the thing. If you see something, say something, and that's one of the biggest things ever. People have been saved by that. There you go, Just Legs. I don't know what the deal is with her country law. I don't understand. I never have looked into it. I can't report on what I don't know. Okay, you can ask him to come in, and if he wants you to call the police. Hello, Chihuahua Mom. I will ask him to come in, and if he wants me to call the police, there you go. That might work. But if you don't understand English, I don't know how you're gonna get through to him, or he barely understands English. But that's the best way to do it, we Scottish Tiger. As long as the police are involved. Not good. Someone stole $6,000 from me and all my medicine. She took my backpack. Who was the lady, Jimmy? Who was the lady? Who was this lady, Jimmy, that stole $6,000 from you and your medicine? Do you know this lady? In her country, under 15, you are allowed to work 5 hours a day. After 15, you are allowed to work 30. But there's no 35 hours in a day. There's only like 24 unless they go by some other kind of. They got her on camera. So the police has been involved, Jimmy, and they're trying to find this woman. If they have her on camera, they won't let me see the video. Well, you can always see the video. You're the victim. You may have to file with a lawyer or something, but you can always see the video. They cannot withhold the video from you, and you the victim. And I hate that it happened. I really do. I think you're a good person, and $6,000 is a lot of money in a backpack. 6 grand is, or did you mean? I mean, I don't know how you meant it, but well, that's good. It's been investigated, but that is a lot to lose. I tell you, I lost over $1,000 one time on account of being stupid, and I still kick myself for it. That is a lot. It's a whole lot to lose. $6,000 can make or break. But the thing about it is, yeah, why you carry that much money, Jimmy? You can't carry that on you, brother. They said that they can't that well, you can't see the video because you might do some kind of vigilante hunter down. Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you right now, somebody stole $6,000 off me, and there was video of it. You damn well believe I will be finding out. Well, hell, I'll be doing pretext to law enforcement. Then I would track them down, and then I would get my $6,000 back, or they'd have a very, very early retirement. $6,000 is a lot of money, guys. I was on the way. I was on the way to buy a camper. Oh man, that's sad, dude. That hurts, buddy. I understand where you're at with that. Buying campers. I understand 100%. See you, brother. Be safe driving. When did this happen, Jimmy? How long ago? Well, hello, stranger. You forgot all about me, didn't you? Hurt my little feelings. Never say hello to me anymore. Make me about want to cry. Well, you can't say nothing to me because my messenger don't work because I can't get no messages anyways. I do miss you, though. It's been a hell of a time, I tell you. Think about me. Holy Lord God. Don't be thinking about me like that. Lord have mercy. I wouldn't know what to do. So women start thinking about me. Oh God. Well, sometimes that works for people stone cold, but sometimes it doesn't. Me personally, I don't even know. So we'll probably see we in the national news here today sometime or tomorrow. Woman kidnaps man. See it now. Just be careful with what you do, we Scottish Tiger. Be careful with what you do because you never know what it's going to lead to. It's okay, Tiger Lori. It's fine. It sucks when we have to block people and then have to unblock them. Because I have no way of doing that. And I'd rather not have to block anybody in the first place unless they're just stupid. I know she emails a lot of people, but let her email them. She's always going to be emailing a lot of people. I think it's YouTube. They aren't blocked. I checked. Thank you, Tiger Lord. I need more people to do shit like that because I'm telling you right now, when it comes time to, like, I tell you what I'd like to do. I'd like to have somebody answer my emails because I get tons of them, and some of them are so stupid and ignorant that it just aggravates me when I read them, and I don't even want to read anymore. Like, like holy hell, literally. And does Constance Sue even understand when I did the thing with the hat? She is so stupid and ignorant at the same time. At the same time, we help people. We was giving money away and stuff around that same time. Hell, it was like it was crazy. They just mad as hell because I know how to put stuff together and they don't. I've still got the damn hat. It's being tore up. It's been tore up, but I mean, hell, I had to damn fix it 3 times already. You was waiting on that name, Christine. She's stupid, ignorant. That's the most dumbest woman I've ever seen in my life. She literally thinks she can grab a hold of somebody and do her investigation like she says, and then she says, I can't find nothing about you. All you have to do is call one of those companies and just say, hey, did Ernie Shell work for you? Yeah, that's all you need to do. That's it. She thinks I went and got all these licenses and never worked anywhere. That makes no fucking sense. Why would I pay money for license and not use them? That's what I don't understand. Do you understand how hard and how much money it costs for you to get a security license or an armed guard security license? Do you understand how many hours you have to put forth in that shit? You don't just go and get it and go to an online class. Fuck no, you don't. She's in a league of her own for sure. When you do healthcare and you're a security person and you're armed security or anything of that nature, you've got 40 hours of health you're going to take 40 damn hours of it, okay? And then you're going to take your training with your weapons. You're going to take a written test. You're going to do all that. So she's stupid. How do we have a problem with Tracy F being blocked? I don't understand that. Christina's got a point there. At We Scottish Tiger, adults, children are trafficked. Police Scotland, they will take this seriously and keep you anonymous. They will. If it was younger, I would love to do security. If I was younger, okay. I'm going to be doing security again, and it's going to be a few months, but hey, I'm going to be set. Hello, Robin. How are you, Robin? I hope everything's well. It plays with the motions YouTube does, huh? I don't know, guys, and to be honest with you, I have no idea. All I know is I paid $43 to ship something from Burbank, and I'm talking about Burbank, California, and I'm sitting here scratching my head. How the hell is it $43? How in the hell does shipping cost $43? I'll never understand that shit. But I do know if they're not shipped by today, that they'll be hell to pay. It is very, still ain't no $43 to ship. I mean, shit, I can ship 20 pounds for $21 on flat rate. I'm doing well, Robin. I mean, hell, that just makes my cost, everything go up. Yeah, they're not shipping on Sunday. I forgot. Thank you, Rolling Stone. They better have shipped yesterday. I paid a ton of shipping on my goods. There's no way in hell. No, it's actually cheap. It's actually cheap as shit, actually. That's why I couldn't believe I can ship international. For something small, I can ship international for like $15 or $20. How the hell is it $40? Well, they charged me that anyways. I'm just like, look, just give it to me so I can see it. I can send them off, get modes, do whatever the fuck I need to do, and just leave this shit alone. Ernie, can you see me, or do I have to pay the $25? Lord, as much as I like that $25.99, I can still see you. Shit. Lord, you should have done something with that. That was easy, $25.99. No, I'm just playing. That's a good one, Shasta, by the way. Shasta, I think you just come in here and say that to get my mind teasing on money or something. It just depends on how you ship. It's just like if I'm on the eastern side of the United States and I want to ship something on the eastern side of the United States, I'm damn sure I'm going to use flat rate. Flat rate's going to charge me $14.99 when I can get it done for $7.99, 2-day priority mail. Just by asking them, saying, hey, I don't want to use flat rate. I want to use regular priority, not flat rate. Now, if you're going out to California, you may want to use flat rate. Just depends. You learn when you ship masks all across the world and stuff, and you're shipping blanks. Can you imagine shipping like 15 blanks? And each one of them blanks weigh a half a pound. So you're shipping, say, 7 or 8 pounds. You have to make sure you charge. You have to make sure you make it out. But for me, hell, if I'm making anywhere between $15 a blank, and I'm selling, say, 20 of them, I'm doing okay anyways. I don't have one yet, no. But I'm hoping to hear in the next minute, here's two, or in the next few hours, that they message me and say, hey, here's your tracking number. Because if they don't, I'm going straight to PayPal and I'm getting all my damn money back that I paid for this shit. They do get you coming and going, especially shipping. I hope it just better be. There was no excuse for it not to be shipped yesterday. I've got stuff I need to do in the next couple of days. And it needed to be shipped. I'm just telling you. Exactly. It has to be shipped. It wouldn't take but dealing with a company in Texas. I paid it. Look, there was a place in Texas that I went to try to get these damn things done, and they literally wanted to charge me $65 a piece for them, no matter how many I ordered. I was sitting there thinking to myself, I told everybody this. If you're going to charge me that kind of money, I can buy my own 3D printer with what I would pay for 100 of those. Literally. All I have to have is a 10-inch printer. That's it. You can get them for about $5,000. You're right, Mama, too, but I went through a private person. I had no clue you were a lightning tiger. Rebel, good deal. Where the hell's Rebel at? I didn't see Rebel. Where the hell's Rebel? I didn't see Rebel. Blame Katie. Are you seeing things? I do not see Rebel. Anybody see Rebel? Holy moly. Look, I swear to God, I sent CJ Graham. You see Rebel. I don't see Rebel. Why don't I see Rebel? There's some funny ass business going around here. Lori, do you see Rebel? Let me look up. Rebel, 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 rebel. Rebel, 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 rebel. Rebel, 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 rebel. I see. I don't see Rebel. I do not see Rebel. Oh, the not actual factual. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Katie won't answer my email, by the way. I don't think she likes me. I wrote her a real nice, sweet one. And she don't want to answer my email. I took time out to do it too. You know what? I usually don't do that shit. I was really being sweet, nice. You never emailed me. Lord God. Oh, where's my juice at? Hold on a second. Maybe it's in the spam. I don't know. It was real sweet and nice. When you open it up, it sings. I put a little music thing in there. When you open it up, it sings to you. Little flowers pop out everywhere. Wind and Whim, where you going? You can't be leaving now. You can't be leaving, Wind and Whim. Someone say spam. Laugh my fucking ass off. There we go. Not actual facts like Katie. I'm not Rebel. I promise, hon, I'm not. I'm learning so much shit. It may have not went through. Hell, I don't know. I was writing it so fast and putting so much shit in it. It probably upheld the 25. What do they call the 25 MB that you can put in a damn email? It may have not went through. Hell, I don't know. I'll look at it. Lord have mercy. That Omegle. Omegle used to be the worst damn social media thing you could do for predators. Look, I don't understand why people want to talk to kids. Just don't understand it. If I see a kid and I'm talking to a kid, I'm like, how old are you? Once I find out the age, I'm like, look, no offense or anything, but we just don't talk to underage kids. We just don't. I say she's very busy. Katie probably gets a lot of emails from men, but I guarantee you she don't get a lot of emails from a tiger. That is a fact. Well, be patient. I'm good to see you too. I'm glad you didn't get to miss me either. Shasta, you're about right on that. I was helping one of my friends get hooked up, and she was showing me her messages she got. I was like, holy hell. Like guys like flock to women like And some of the guys' emails and stuff and like their messages to these women on these dating sites are ridiculous. Like literally ridiculous. Thank you, senior citizen OnlyFans. Thank you. You're right. I don't understand this shit sometimes. I know when I was reporting minors on Periscope, we were told not to even say hi to them. You'd have to come up and play the video. I only have one device. But you're more than welcome to come up and play if you want to. You know that because I don't have no idea what's going on. There's their link if you want to come up. Rose is live. It's untelling. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I really don't. I have no clue. I don't know none of these people. But Katie, if you want to come up and play the video, you're more than welcome to. Okay, cool deal. That's fine. 10 minutes is fine. Does anybody else want to come up? Mama T, do you want to come up?
Hello, Ernie.
Take over for a minute.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, you're Missouri Mama, not the actual factual, actually. That's funny. Hi, Bam Bam. Scorpion Queen, you don't have to leave. Yeah, Katie, I heard you have some questions, girl. Well, for a minute there, I thought you were Rebel 2 for a minute there, Missouri Mama. It's Missouri Mama. Yeah. I don't know. I just heard you were in some chat questioning some shit. So maybe you should just ask Ernie if you got questions. Anyways, how is everyone today? I don't know, Lori. I don't know. YouTube likes to play weird games. They got a weird sense of humor, and they're playing with their emotions. I see you, not actual factual, actually. Over a video, Audrey says, over a video that Ernie was supposed to have said you wanted Connie to find the life. Oh, she sees you, Missouri Mama. Oh, Christine, it's all right. As you can see, I'm suffering from some allergies, but other than that, I'm fantastic. Did you have a question about something, Katie, and from another creator? You wanted Connie to find a question or a live or whatever was supposedly said? Hey, SDA. Hope I understand what, Mama of Two. Selena. Hold on, I'm driving. Okay, Katie. It was a typo. Okay. Beloved, you don't got to go back to lurking. Yes, we are quite protective, Selena. And we stand by our friend here no matter what. She wanted to find where Ernie's supposed to have said the t-shirts are here, which he didn't not say that. That's right, he didn't say that. Sweet Melissa, they're always rough, girl. You know that. If you don't, then you've been sleeping. Hello, we. Chica, no, I didn't. Email me. Well, hello, Pat. Yes, he is Shasta. I just wish other people would get the freaking clue. You see, Connie, here's a problem. Yes, you play other people's words. And yes, some things have been misspoken, but you know what? When you're being chased and hunted by people that are psycho, you would like to, Connie, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think you would.
Hello, Mama T. You're in a bad mood. Are you trying to call me out
Katie,
about
I'm not
asking questions? I'm the
I am not in a bad mood,
ma'am.
Katie, actually, I am in a great mood. I just feel if you have questions, you should go to the source, Katie, and
Well,
not
I
ask
mean, I
questions
was
in
in
other
the chat.
chats.
Okay, right. But I was in the chat and I don't think Ernie was around. Basically, what happened was that Sue lady was playing the text messages that Ernie had between the business owner and of the t-shirts and himself. And, you know, it read that he was getting harassed and he couldn't follow through with the orders. He was going to send the money back and a little bit more. And somebody said, I think someone in my Discord DM'd me and said, that's not true. he's lying because there are clips where he said that the problem was shipping and that the t-shirts were already made and it was just shipping that was a holdup. So I was saying in the chat, asking if anyone had that clip, but no one did. So I dropped it. What's wrong with that?
Well, there's no such
Okay.
thing as that clip does not exist. The
Right.
thing
I
of it
couldn't
is that
find it and I dropped it.
there's 20 of them that's made. And, you know, I've got him. He's going to ship those. But and then we're going to work out the money agreement on that. So, because I've already got the money back. It's just on a 7 to 21 day hold from PayPal.
Right.
So it is what it is, the way he sent it. If he would have sent it friends and family, it'd been fine, like I sent it to him. I just don't understand some of these people and the way things go. I really don't. But anyways, I'm not worried about that. I don't care. Let the people at the 20 and then however way we do the rest of it, or the 10 or whatever the deal is, that's their, that we will work that out when it comes to it. But as
Right.
long
I
as
mean,
somebody's getting something to show forth that I am correct and that I am, I'm not a scammer, I don't care. With Constance Sue, she's an idiot, literally. Like she was talking about the hat. You remember the hat deal? She said, "Oh, he made $4,000 on that." No, I didn't make $4,000 on that. I made 5,200. There's a big difference between 4,000 and 5,200. So there you go. And then I give out around 2,900 or 3,500 when I was giving out money to people. So there.
right. And I'm allowed to ask questions, okay? And I wanted to know if that was really true, that there was a clip. No one could produce the clip. I mean, and it was dropped. I didn't speak on, was I going around in chat saying that freaking Ernie's scamming people? Did you see me do it? No, absolutely not. I'm allowed to ask questions. I wanted to get to the bottom of it. So yeah, that's all that happened.
And Mama too is right. Here's the thing, Katie. If they didn't buy a shirt, what's it any of their fucking business?
I didn't know
Yeah.
if they bought a shirt or not. I had no idea who bought
I
shirts.
can guarantee you there's no trolls that bought no damn shirt. Seriously.
But it was like, the people that were in the chat too, I don't know if they bought shirts. So yeah,
but
I don't know, Tam Dam, I don't know why this is being explained again. Mama T was calling me out about questions I had, so I came up and I'm answering her honestly. I don't
well,
lie. I was asking questions.
well, I ain't worried about that, Katie. I didn't even hear it. I didn't even get to hear. I didn't even know what was going on. But listen, let me ask you a question. After seeing those videos and stuff that you never seen before the other day of me in, how do you think about me now? Do you really think I'm the guy that they say that I am?
What did I say in your chat the other day when you were playing them?
Well, I mean, I hope to God that's the way you really feel.
I don't lie. I don't lie. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. You rescued
And
children.
I did.
You basically you put a stop to children potentially being, RSO'd, whatever, by these gross predators. I mean, that could have been a
I did,
child.
Katie. Now, how do you
I know
think I
you did,
feel?
Ernie.
Listen, now, how do you think I feel when I see these people who have never done anything on YouTube, never done anything in their damn lives, never lifted a hand to save a kid, and they're out here, they're saying, you didn't do this, you didn't do, there's no way, and there's video proof, there's news proof, there's all this other proof. I've got more videos. I've got behind the scenes shit from me behind the media when I done security for them, and they're sitting here like, oh no, he did not do, and they listen to all this. I'm like, what? Are you kidding
Well,
me?
Ernie, you cannot make somebody believe you, but that has nothing to do with me. I told you what I thought about it. I was really, really, why would I apologize? We Scottish, just stop it. You're weird.
There's no reason for you to apologize. You've never done anything to me. Like literally,
Right,
you've never done
right,
anything to me.
right. Yeah, that's the long and short of it. So is there anything else I need to clear up with you, Mama T?
No, I just wanted to know why you didn't come and ask Ernie. That's all. Katie.
I don't think he was live at the time.
What was the deal with that? What are we talking about here? I'm clueless.
Okay, so basically, Constance Sue was live, and she was playing the live that you did where you're explaining to the people what happened with the t-shirts, and you were showing those text messages.
Okay.
And she was saying that you were scamming and lying about it, and that it was another
She
grift.
always says that.
Right. But hear me out. I got in my DMs somebody saying that, you need to find, Ernie said that it was just shipping that was the holdup on the t-shirts, and that the t-shirts were already made and they were in the process of being shipped, but the holdup was the shipping. So I went back and I was asking, does anyone have that clip? Does anyone have that clip? Because if you're going to be accused of having said one thing and now it's another thing, I want to either confirm or debunk it. Okay. The clip could not be found. The clip was never found. So I dropped it.
And I understand that, and I do appreciate that.
Right.
You know,
So
the thing about it is people take what they hear and then they automatically believe it. That's why is a journalist or a journalist, when someone reports something, the news, that's one thing I do like about what you do, because you're
right.
like, show me the
I'm
receipts.
not gonna go on with bullshit. I dropped it. There's no receipts, or it didn't happen. That's how I roll. So yeah, and I know that you like to generalize and say, people, look, I'm Katie, okay? I'm my own person. I do what I want, and I stand on things I say. I don't private my videos. I have no problem coming up anywhere and elaborating on any questions people might have regarding things I've said. And that's it. That's all. I don't create the whole lying thing. No. So do you still have doubt in Ernie's integrity, Katie? As far as what? He didn't do, there's no receipts. There's no receipts of him doing anything wrong. There's no receipts of him scamming with those t-shirts. He has videos of him actually catching predators. Why am I already in trouble? You see what I mean? It's like, what? What?
But that's the
Why
thing.
am I getting yelled at about this? I didn't do anything.
No, you did not. And I'm glad you're doing the right thing and standing up for what's really right and correct.
Right.
That means a
I
lot
have
to
to-
me.
I have to say I respect that, Katie. Thank you.
Yeah. So, I mean, Mama
you.
T, don't come at me sideways thinking because I felt like
I
you
didn't
up
come
here, you
sideways,
calling me
girl.
out. I
Girl,
feel
if I was
like
going
you
to
were
call you out, it
calling
would
me
have been a
out.
lot harsher, I promise.
Okay. Well, I felt like you were calling me out, like you were going to catch me in a lie or something. And I'm not going to lie. I don't lie. I don't.
Senior, I like
promise.
Katie too. Just telling you.
So you did not get
I
my
do like
email,
Katie.
Katie?
I wrote my email in the chat. It's blamekatie@proton.me.
Okay, blame Katie. I'll have to look because I made that thing really special.
Well, if it's still as special, you can send it again.
You know the song "Only You." I put that in there. Lord
Ernie,
God,
you better knock.
I had little flowers flying out
Ernie, you
everywhere.
better
Little
knock that shit
butterflies.
off.
I had little
Nope.
butterflies out
No.
there. I don't even know. 2 or 3 paragraphs.
Ernie, you stop that. All the women in your chat are about to hate me again.
Oh God, Katie, do you think I would lie?
Lie?
Oh God, do you really
I don't
think
think
I
you
would lie?
sent butterflies and all that shit. I think you're exaggerating the situation. Look at that face.
Katie.
That's the face of the biggest fibber. Yeah, look at that. Ain't nothing honest about that face. Ain't nothing honest. Look at that face.
Do you honestly think I would lie to you?
Yes.
Look, I'm the kind of guy that lay down beside of you, Katie, take you up under the arm, put your head up
Stop
there,
it.
and whisper in
Ernie,
your ear those sweet
Ernie,
little
what?
nothings.
What are you? Stop it. No. So yeah.
I'm making Katie my content, guys, like she does me.
I haven't talked about you in a while.
I know I'm just
Hey,
playing with you,
I'll tell you
Queen.
what though, if that receipt exists, I would have made you would have been in the news, okay? But it didn't.
Oh, I
So
get to go in the news again? Oh, right.
do
So
something
can I turn
crazy,
you
you'll
in?
be in the
So why don't you
news.
so if I send you a rescue video, would you play it on your
Yeah.
okay, so
That's what I want to
you have
see.
drive, right? You have drive, right?
Listen to me here. Listen, Ernie. I never okay, so you had the impression that I was saying that you didn't save children and you were lying. That's what everyone rolled with after what they heard me supposedly say on my live. I said that I have personally never seen you save children ever. I haven't, because I didn't see the videos.
I
You
understand
all,
that.
if you were here in the chat, I was like, oh my God, I'm so glad you finally showed me these videos. I'd never seen them before. Mama T was in there saying, yeah, like, what's the point of showing them again? They've been shown a million times. I had never, ever seen one of those. So I was just, my jaw was on the ground. Kudos to you. I gave you your accolades. I was impressed. I believe you about that shit. 100%. You can't like tamper a video or make that shit up. It's on video. You know what I mean?
Okay,
So,
when I worked and I did detail security for Trump, I got involved in a lot of other things for about 2 years, 2.5 years. During that time, I did a whole hell of a lot. You know, I want to show people, I want to help people understand that, but there's things out there that's really confidential that I'm part of. I've been questioned by Homeland, FBI, and found true. So if I wasn't found true, I'd be in jail right now. I'd be literally in prison, rotting away. I mean, I've been involved in certain groups and certain things that, I just can't put out in public that I've done. I can't do that.
I get
You don't get hired for a Kyle Rittenhouse case and not have a pretty damn good background.
I get it.
Seriously, you're not even allowed around the media. You know how hard it is to get around the media to just when they're working and they're out there doing one of the highest profile cases in American history, and you're out there.
Ernie,
It's
Ernie,
hard.
you don't have to convince me. I believe you. I believe you. Unless there's some other proof of anything anywhere else, I believe what you are saying. Okay.
Well, I'll tell
100%.
you what. I'm going to send you some videos. You have Drive, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool deal. That
I
way,
can't go
because
live for like 10 days because that motherfucker struck both my channels, by the way. So it'll be a
who
minute
struck
till
you?
I can.
Who struck you? I didn't hear about this.
Truth Finder, he's been striking everybody. He struck me on my main channel, me on my backup channel. He struck Bird. He struck the shit show last night. He struck Savage. He struck Shift Happens. He struck Silver Diamond twice. He's on a freaking strike rampage. He is crazy. He is being a internet YouTube terrorist, and he's just going around being crazy, striking
Holy
everybody.
shit.
So yeah, I can't go live for 10 days or something on either of my channels, which is annoying. But I mean, thank God I have a life outside of YouTube. He doesn't. So, and also I was going to say, Lori and Mama T, on YouTube, like I want you to know the actual factual is a satirical type of show. Okay. I do have morals and standards and I don't lie, but like it's human. I'm a human being. So if I say something that isn't, 100% to your liking, or you misunderstand, or use my words, please just like, same with y'all, like go to the source and ask me, because I'm not going to always like tailor my speech correctly all the time. Cause I go up there and I talk and I throw a little shade and talk little shit. It's a fun mess over there, but at the end of my life, I think my actions totally reflect like what I say and do. You know what I mean? No, I know. I'm chill. I just saw you saying like sometimes you wrote above, you said sometimes you need to be careful about how you word stuff, and I get that. I get that, but I'm only human, right? So
Check this
yeah.
out. I was on a mountain for 7 days. Um, we was every day we was on the mountain for 12, 13 hours. We was in we was doing the Appalachian Trail thing with the Brian Laundry stuff. And the only reason we even did that is because Dog the Bounty Hunter's representative contacted me at the time. We was talking back and forth, and there was a lot of other stuff going on, but there were some sightings that was seen, and people thought they seen Brian Laundry and all this other stuff. So we was up there on that damn trail. And then me and an Army Special Forces Ranger, or a Ranger, went up there with me, and it was just me and him. And we was looking around, and I bet we went 5 or 6 miles back up in that place, trying to find, because that damn Appalachian Trail, well, you know how far the Appalachian Trail goes. It goes all the way, it goes to everywhere. And hell, you get toward Georgia, and you got plenty of food, water, resources. You could live, hell, you could live on the trail if you know what you're doing. And of course, Brian Laundrie knew exactly, how to live off the land. I mean, he knew because he'd been used to hiking and trailing and all that, and you've seen it in his videos. Well, you would think he did, anyways. And that whole thing was a shit show. And of course, Dog pulled out in Florida. Yeah, like he hurt his ankle or whatever. But hell, what do you expect when you're sitting there and you're trying to travel through the water and you've got python boots on? So think about it. So he had
Can I
hurt
ask
his
you a
ankle and he
question?
pulled out. Go ahead.
When you were traveling through that water, did you lose your shoes?
I did lose my shoes.
You lost your shoes traveling that water too? You need to
No,
freaking
not that one.
tighten your
Not that water.
laces up.
No, see that. I know what you're getting at. No, I wasn't in that water. There wasn't no water I was in. The only water I ever lost my shoes in was, of course, in Florida. And
I
I
don't
jumped.
believe that for a second. That didn't look like your first time losing your damn shoes, walking around in one sock, sir.
No. It's the first time losing my shoes, not the first time traveling barefooted.
I feel like there are a lot of Ernie Shell shoes in water places in America. Okay. I feel like you have multiple pairs of shoes in the rivers of places. I don't think that was your first pair you lost in the swamp.
I don't know. I lost a pair of underwear one time too. I forgot about that.
You were too comfortable walking around without shoes on, okay?
Oh, I know. But I'm used to
Looking for
walking
chicken.
around.
Damn it. Looking for chicken.
I was hungry. I wanted chicken.
You wanted some damn chicken.
I wanted some chicken. Hell. It wouldn't have done
Walking
me
in
no.
there looking crazy. Those people are like, oh, hell no, we're not even open yet. We aren't even open yet.
Katie, I walked in there and I looked like damn Swamp Thing. I swear to God.
You did. We saw you had a huge ass baseball size knot on your head. Just your eyes
I
were
knocked my
bugged
damn
out.
brain. Well,
You were speaking in tongues.
When
You
I
were just
seen that
acting a
gate,
fool.
I about knocked my damn self out. As I was playing in the water there, looking for my shoes, there was a little gator, probably about 2 foot, and I throwed it back. I don't even know. Like when I brought it up, I felt it. I was like, "What in the hell?" And I brought it up. It's a damn gator. Well, it got in my mind. I wanted to pet the son of a bitch, and I seen a bigger one out in the water. So
Ernie.
I went toward it, and it left. Anyways, it didn't want none of it. But I turned around, and as I was going, I tried to, I don't even remember what in the hell I was doing, but something knocked my damn brains out. And I was sitting there as addled as hell. I said, forget the damn shoes. I got up out of the water. At this time, it starts raining like God knows what. And it's sitting there and it's making me muddy. And I just look stupid looking. And I'm soaked. And I see these restaurants and I go up toward these restaurants. And the next thing you know, I said, you know what? I'm going live. Don't know why in the hell I did it, but I did.
Let
Shit,
me
it's
ask
the
you
best
this.
content ever.
Jeez. I bet you stunk because that swamp water is like stagnant, sitting there. Oof.
Oh God, it was
Lord
nasty
have
as hell.
mercy. You were just the creature from the lagoon out there, man. Let me ask you this. After you went live, speaking in tongues, just walking around,
I was
acting
addled as shitting
crazy,
back. I knocked my brains out.
What happened after that? Where did you go? I know you went, did you walk to a hospital? How did you get to the hospital?
No, I didn't go to the hospital for like 3 or 4 days later.
Well, where did you go?
I went out under the bridge and sat with my homies.
You sat with the homies under the bridge?
The
Oh my
homeless
God.
homies, hell yeah. And every one of them, nobody wanted anything to do with me because they didn't know what, they thought I was fucking crazy or something.
Well, I mean, can you
It was
blame
funny
them?
because they had their whole homes there and stuff. And when I sit down, they come and they would walk by me and examine me, and they would be like, "Man, he had better days," and they just walk
Yep.
on by. Shit, I looked like I was destroyed.
We saw you. It was concerning, honestly.
But I ain't gonna lie, when I sat down and put my back up against the concrete, and I just kind of like dozed off a little bit. When I woke up, I didn't know where the hell I was at. I looked around and I seen people I'd never seen before, and there was people gathering up, and the homeless people get up under that. It ain't a bridge; it's like a damn highway or whatever the hell
Right,
it
the
is there.
overpass. The overpass.
Yeah, it's an overpass, and they all gather there and they stay there. And I'll be damn, that was probably one of the craziest times of my life. But I sat there, hell, I was homeless for 4.5 days, literally. And I didn't want to stay there anymore because it got really dangerous. Hell, there was people pulling guns and knives and shit, and they's taking people's shit and literally. And I found me a park in a little bench, and I was laying on the bench, and I was actually live on the bench, and I had a email come across and I seen it and I checked it out, and the next thing you know, I was going to walk to Walmart and get me a blanket and stuff like that, which I did. And my life changed that night. Literally, my life changed that very night.
Well,
So, oh yeah, it was. I don't ever want to be homeless again. I'll tell you that, Katie.
I don't think anyone wants to be homeless. You got to be careful, sir. Quit drinking that rum 151
I did. I'll never
and
drink
doing
again. I
crazy
promise you
shit.
that. I'll never drink again. I promise you that.
Yeah. You had people like worried.
Oh God, I had everybody. I had whole damn Central Florida Police Department looking for me, but yet I was right in front of them, waving at them.
Man,
It was funny. I mean, like I was sitting on the bench, and I bet there was 3 car loads of police that stopped. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. Man, they's throwing water out at me and everything. Police was.
wow.
Are you thirsty? You need a water, buddy? I'm like, I just
You
lost
were
my damn
asking for
shoes.
water.
They was throwing water at me. It was funny as hell. Hell, I've racked up on water. Then when I finally got me a backpack, I was able to put my water in there. Well, first I got me a pair of shoes. I got me a pair of shoes from a like a homeless guy, I guess. Hell, I don't know. He had a little bicycle and he came by and he looked at me and he said, "Oh, damn." He took one look at me and he's like, "Man, I'll be back in about 15 minutes." And it started pouring the rain, and I was sitting there on that bench. Everybody that sat there on that bench was waiting on the bus. They was looking at me like, "Man, you've had better damn days." I'm like,
You didn't
you
make
know it."
room on the bench for anyone?
Well, yeah, they was sitting there. They didn't want to sit beside of me. Oh hell! I mean, I was
Because
sitting there
you
scruffy as
stunk
hell and
like
looking like a
swamp.
damn. I probably
You,
did. I probably did smell like swamp.
that's what not washing your ass will do. Smelling like that.
Exactly. You gotta be careful and wash that ass.
You got to wash your ass every day, Ernie.
You said
Good
it.
hygiene. You got to have good hygiene, especially
Let
if
me
you're
ask
going to
you.
ride a bus or be in
Let
close
me ask you a
proximity to
question, Katie.
people. Huh.
How do you wash your ass if you're
I am
homeless?
not telling you that kind of personal information.
No, I'm asking
Okay.
you. How would you wash your ass if you're
I
homeless?
am not even giving you a hypothetical.
Would you
Okay.
would you go out to the water and drop
Sir,
them
I
and
have a
wash?
shower.
Yeah, but you don't have a shower if you're homeless, girl.
I would ask somebody. if I would just ask
You would ask
somebody. I'm
somebody to wash
outside.
your
If I
ass.
was homeless for whatever reason, I would walk, and I'm a female too. So, I mean, it's not as weird as if
Oh yeah,
you
you'd be
walk
able to.
up to somebody saying,
Hey,
"Hey, can I
senior
take a
citizens, I've
bath
taken
in
many
your
whore
house?"
baths. I'll tell you that. Yeah, all
Man,
you'd have to do is go out there and stand at the road
right. I
and
could
pull
just
your pants
say,
leg up and show your leg a little bit and shake it a
"No,
little bit, and you're going to have people
hell
stopping and
no."
doing all that.
I can just ask people. Yeah. I don't
So
do
you're
shit
going to
like
walk up
that.
to
I
somebody
am
and say,
not
"Hey,"
PCT.
you're
Okay.
going to walk up to somebody, Katie, and say, "Hey, I need to wash my ass. Can you help me?"
Oh, I wouldn't say it like that because I'd just say, I need to take a shower. And, that would imply that I'm going to wash my ass in the shower naturally. You know what I mean? So
Well,
that
yeah.
little detail wouldn't even have to be explained. So, yeah. But,
I'm telling you, it's been hell. But I'm okay now. I feel better. The thing about it is, I was wanting to get over my sickness, and once I got over that, I'm good now. Starting to regain my strength. Um, I'm telling you, avocado oil will fucking work wonders on you quick.
you're all about that avocado oil and that
I
damn
wouldn't. I
cayenne
wouldn't.
pepper.
I was scared to death of it. I swear to God, I was
Why don't
scared to
you
death.
ask cayenne pepper to sponsor you?
Cayenne pepper would be a great deal right there. Look, I
I'm
cut out.
serious, Ernie, because I have never met somebody that promotes cayenne pepper as much as you do. You have spent a lot of, I mean,
Do you take
cumulatively,
it,
you have
Katie?
probably spent a month of your whole life promoting cayenne pepper. That is some dedication, and that is true belief in what that little pepper can do,
Do
right? I
do
think that
you
you
have you ever
should,
taken it? Have you ever taken it, Katie?
yeah, yeah.
Do you
And
like
I
do you
like
like
it on
it?
food as well. I use it for the right reason. Well, I
It,
use it
it,
for
it- it's
food.
great for you. It keeps you from getting sick a lot too.
Yeah, I mean,
Cayenne's got a lot of benefits to it.
I looked up about you were talking about spider veins and stuff, and I
Mhm.
couldn't find any research about it helping spider veins. I'm not saying,
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
a circulation thing. It's a circulation thing.
Oh, okay.
Cayenne's really good on your circulation. Anytime you fix your circulation, see as you get older, look this up. As you get older, your arteries and your veins, they harden. That's why a lot of people have blood clots and all that. Cayenne
Mhm.
actually keeps your veins and your arteries elastic.
Interesting.
It's very smart.
So when you take it, do you put it in like water and just drink it, or
I just
how
take
do
the
you take
capsule.
it?
I just take the Walmart brand
Oh,
pretty
yeah, yeah.
much.
Okay, gotcha. I forgot. Yeah, you can get it at the drugstore. Yeah.
I just
Well,
take the capsules pretty much. That's about it. Now the avocado oil, I didn't want to do that, but after taking about 2 swigs of it, I tell you what, it tore the toxins out of my body quick, and it made me strong. It made me feel better. It got my sickness over. I didn't have no more headaches. I'm not gonna lie, I about fainted once with it, but I've only took it once. But after all that shit was over, I felt like $1,000,000, and I feel good even now.
so the
Shit, I went.
avocado oil is more of like a cleanse.
So you kind of like that. It's in a. Just make sure you get it in a glass bottle, a dark glass bottle. Um, and you don't have to just sit and drink it. Just drink you a couple drinks of it. That's all you need. I'm telling you right now, it will take your system and it will do wonders for you. I promise you.
Did it give you diarrhea?
No,
That's good.
no, it did not give me diarrhea.
Because then you'd have to double or triple wash your ass.
Well, yeah, you'd have to triple or 3 time wash it, but no, it does not give you diarrhea.
That's
But it
good.
will, but you will feel it going through your stomach and like it tearing toxins out. Like I was sweating. It made me sweat. I broke out in sweat, and it was cold sweat. And then after about a few minutes, it quit doing that. And I don't know. I fell asleep. In about an hour and a half, 2 hours, I woke up. And when I woke up, I was feeling amazing. A shot of avocado a day keeps the doctor away.
Chia seeds, you know what? I used to eat those. I don't. This is probably the wrong way to eat them. I know you're supposed to like put them in liquid and let them puff up, right, and then eat them. Well, I didn't always have time, so I would just pop them in my mouth. Like I would just eat a bunch of them at once, and I like the texture of crunching them up. And yeah, I like those things.
So one thing I'm working on now, Katie, is the Rescue Our Children America thing, and I'm working on pretty much a program that I want to get out to everybody. I want to make it very affordable. I want to make it to where, you know, you can keep this in your car or whatever. That way you can look for signs and symbols. And as long as you're checking it out and you're not on your phone like a lot of people is, you can actually spot stuff. I mean, I don't know if any of you all have ever tried this, but you could go out to a Target or a Walmart or a shopping center that's a pretty big deal and just watch other people. Watch other people and their actions. I'm not saying stalk them. I'm saying just watch them. You sit in your vehicle and just watch people. You will actually see people sit out in a parking lot and target certain people and watch them all the way in, all the way out.
Mm, that's so crazy. Ooh, before
You'll
I
see
forget,
people. Go ahead.
let me link. Hold on, before I forget, I want to link you the Rebel of it makes you go to the bathroom. The chia seeds. It does yeah, it does clean you out. Hold on, let me
Cheers,
link
good
this
stuff.
video of Rebel.
Blueberries is too. How do you link me a video?
I'm gonna put it in the back chat.
Okay, and then I'll open it up and that way we can watch it. Good deal.
Yes.
Now, who is Rebel supposedly?
So Rebel is the person that I have covered a lot. He is a bum. He's 34, lives with his mother, refuses to work, thinks that we are supposed to just pay him to live, and he's always screaming and yelling for cigarettes and weed. He's absolutely out of control. Since you don't even watch my channel, do you?
I watch it every once in a while when I can.
Okay.
But I
Well,
don't know who these people are. I mean, I've heard you say rebel before, but I don't know the
he
logistics.
hates me, and he's obsessed with me because he is mad that my channel has grown and he tries to copy me. And yes, Anissa, yep, I play that's my most favorite clip ever.
He was on a live stream and ran into a car.
No, he was not on Dr. Phil. Yes. I will. Here, hold on. I can just present this stuff. Hold on one second. Let me
Okay,
pull
well, just let me know when you do. Good to see you, Aaron. I hope everything's well.
Okay, Ernie, I'm going to jump down now.
Thank you, Mama T, for coming up and assisting. I really needed your help. Thank you so much.
I always got you, sir. You know that.
I know that. I appreciate you. We'll talk later.
Okay, I'm gonna present. Share
Just tell me when.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, full screen.
What is up, people? So I just got back from Tom Tom's, and I was like, dude, they're over there just talking about this DJ Wraith shit, like, whatever, who cares? It's like, why is the subject even being able to be brought up again? So I went up there and I'm like, dude, how the fuck can these people just throw out these false claims regarding me without any documents or paperwork or any kind of evidence to back their claim? And all I got in return was Tonic coming up on that panel, claiming that I was a child groomer, claiming that I supposedly play video games with minors, and that's not true. And so I told him to prove it. He couldn't prove it. I can't really say that there's anyone else out there who could ever put a label of child groomer on me, in which would be like, oh, that's the person who was child grooming or some shit. Like, there's nothing that anyone could put on me or connect me to anything involving that. So if you notice, they have this weird kind of what is it, like this stronghold control over information. It's not so much like they have the truth, but as long as they're in control of like the flow of information, they are able to lie to a bunch of people, get them to believe this lie, possibly for maybe months, even years of time, without people ever bothering to vet their information and look to see if there's any proof or evidence. But then it's just like, here's all this like predators and chomos information popping up left and right. If anything, that would then give them more reason to put out information regarding the claims they're making of me and stuff. And it's like they just kind of just ignore that. If you notice, like they'll just kind of skate right past that, send somebody else on the panel just to duke it out with me or some shit, like rather than just pulling up some fucking bit of information that they should pull up before they push some fucking outlandish claims like that. But no, that's just too much to ask for. You know, they're just gonna put Tonic on the panel or send some other fucking pussy to try to fight me off on some blood sport level, when it's like, bitch, you should have had the information from the start. It's like, it doesn't fucking matter who the fuck thinks who won up on panel. Like, it doesn't matter who they think won on a panel. The panel means shit. In regards to the truth, no one gives a fuck about who won on the panel. I don't give a shit. I care about the truth. And if motherfuckers can't come with the truth and they're going to keep dropping from panels, rage quitting pretty much, just because they don't have any factual evidence to prove any of these claims they're making, that makes them pussies. That doesn't make them winners. It makes them losers. Okay? I'm still the GOAT, bitch.
What's up, guys? What's your name? Well, don't tell me your name. Communists. No, don't ever vote for China, kid. If your mother says to vote for the Democrats, don't listen. You seem like a good kid. Where are you from? Don't tell me where you're from. Hey, kid. Hey, kid, do you have anything wrong with me talking to you? Is it okay with me live streaming you on YouTube while I'm talking to you? It's not like CNN. Have you watched CNN?
A-hole. Come on. Yeah.
It's fake news. Don't ever watch CNN. If your mom and dad say, hey, son, let's watch CNN, say no. If they say, hey, son, take hormone blockers to become a girl, say no. What do they call that F-boy haircut? I'm not going to say the swear, but they call it F-U-C-K boy when you got a haircut like that, don't they? It's like, that's, oh my God, that's a F-boy. I'm not going to like, oh. You ever heard that term? I think it's funny. It's a funny term. Hey, kid, just to verify, you did give me the permission to talk to you and put you live on YouTube, if that's cool. Okay. If anything, would you ask your mother for permission to?
Andrew is God. Andrew is God.
Okay. Some old lady who's like 69 years old owns me. She's a MILF. She's a sugar mama. And she better pay me, whore. You better pay me, bitch. If that's how it is and I'm the pimp.
You're mine.
Nah, that's not how it works, old lady. Old lady. She's old and she has gray hair and her vagina smells and it's just, this is all legal.
So Yoda Doug still has a wrench. What is?
Okay, so that child was 8 years old. Yeah. And then there's another. Why is he so interested in talking to kids? I don't know. This was a while ago, but people clipped it and he denies, doing this stuff, but we have the evidence right here, obviously. And now I'm going to play my most favorite clip ever.
So do I need to put it in the background or does it just change? Okay, here we go. I'm currently suing Rebel for everyone. I'm so glad I don't know who these people are.
Okay, so a little context about this. So Rebel is obsessed with live streaming, okay? And he cannot stop live streaming no matter what. And he is driving and he is driving and he has the chat on and he is yelling at the chat, and one of our resident trolls, damn it Diane, is talking shit to him and he's just a miserable little bitch, and he accidentally blocks the wrong person. So yeah, we can get into it right now, but he's just a bitch.
Okay, just let me know when it's in the back chat.
It's there.
Okay.
Do you see it? Okay.
I do.
Then what? Like, where do you get the audacity to tell me whether I have or don't have a job? Like, even if that, the only reason you know that I don't have a job is because I fucking told you, because I allowed you to know, because I gave you that ability to know. That's the only reason you know. People are sick, man. If y'all see comments like that, oh, sorry. Oh my god. I just fucking crashed into a car. Yep. Just
Holy
fucking crashed
shit.
into a fucking car. Unfucking believable. You motherfuckers. And if you think that it's not your fault, you motherfuckers, this shit is. All this is connected. Me even getting in the fucking car accident right now, totally connected to this shit.
Holy
Totally
son of a
100% connected to this motherfucking shit. 100%. Totally connected.
So he is very like paranoid. Like, he thinks that we have drones flying around his house surveilling him. He thinks we planted an AI mouse and he killed it. But we said there's baby AI mice still around. He thinks that we hired his neighbors to move in to surveil him. And he has been to court. He has trial coming up again on April 20th because he did, he did this. His last court date, he didn't like the outcome of what the judge said.
Just put me on my head. What about my mother? I'm on the ground right now. This individual just tackled me on the ground. I bumped my head. I could get a concussion right now. Yo, I didn't threaten anything, yo. I was saying you put my life in danger, yo. That's all I said. I said you put my life in danger. You're a liar. What about my mother? I need 911. I need the ambulance. I need the ambulance. He got me a concussion. He gonna get me a concussion. He knocked me down the ground for no reason. I didn't do anything but say my life was in danger. What about my mother? You all heard it. I need the ambulance. It does hurt. It does hurt. What about my mother? I'm recording this. I ain't getting up. No, this is what y'all do. I ain't getting up. And y'all getting a lawsuit from the fucking governor, y'all. Watch this shit. Y'all losing your fucking jobs for this shit. Tell that motherfucker he's losing his job for this shit. What about my mother? What's his name? Please give me his name, sir. Give me that officer's name, sir. I require that the person's name. That is my right to ask his name. What is his name and badge number? What is that person's name and badge number? What about my mother?
Don't get all that stuff.
I need the name and badge number. I need the name and badge number. Give me 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 the name and badge number. What about my mother? Give my mother. I need the keys. Give it to my mom. She needs the car. She needs the car. Give my mother the keys to the car. I got a concussion, motherfucker, probably. Because of your fucking officer. What's his fucking badge number? What's his badge number? What's his badge number? What's his badge number? What about my mother?
I'm trying to help you. I'll give your mother the keys. Give them to me.
Will you give them?
Where is she?
What's your name?
Mark.
Mark and your badge. She's at 6 Bayberry Drive, apartment 1.
Huh?
He thought that this cop was going to drive over to his mom's house to give her the keys. Did y'all catch that?
Those damn keys are going into
6
evidence
Bayberry Drive. Give me it. Give my keys.
for his
He thought
personal
that the
belongings.
mother was in the courthouse. She was at home. He thought that he was going to drive the keys to her house. Entitled little fuck.
Fuck you. Fucking faggot. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I thought she was here.
Fuck you. Fucking piece of shit. What about my mother?
I'm gonna leave the car.
This is gonna be on record what you did, piece of shit. You fucking motherfuckers. Fuck you. You think you can get away with this shit, tackle people out of court like that? What about my mother? That's against the law. He's losing his job, you know. You know he's losing his job, your buddy. You can't just tackle me on the ground like that.
So they call him an ambulance. This is like pretty much it. They call him an ambulance and he gets sectioned for a couple days. But he's just completely out of control. What else do we have here?
So what happened in court? What was the reason that he ended
Well,
up on the
he
ground?
it was for I can't remember if it was for harassment or restraining order or something. And they granted the person who filed the harassment order on him, and his was not filed back on that person. So he told the judge that he threw a tantrum, told the judge, you know, you're putting me and my mother's life in danger, and then started getting smart. So the bailiff escorted him out, and when he got outside, he claims that they tackled him to the ground. He threw himself on the ground and started screaming, and his mom is just as bad. And, you know, they're both grifters. And so he needed an ambulance. He's playing the whole, you gave me a concussion game. I mean, and the cops are standing around him like, bro, you have no balls. You are a little pussy bitch. Get up. No, we are not driving the keys home to your mother. Okay. He was like 29 or 30 in that video.
So I seen one cop, and what he was doing, he's sitting there taking pictures of him on the ground and texting them to probably his higher superior. I noticed that. I saw that what one cop was doing.
Yeah.
Or maybe even taking little 30-second clips just to show, you know, the current situation.
Right. Just for evidence. But so he's going back for that one. Let's see what else. He is a bitch. Okay. I cannot with this guy. What else is he? He has so many, there's so much stuff of him just being crazy. But yeah. If you
So
ever,
how did he get mixed up with you?
we review him. He had a meltdown last night.
Like, how did he get mixed up with you?
He was here before I was here. I met him when I came back. But basically he was doing this grifting stuff on Facebook, and a lady named Kate Peters who worked for Turtle Boy at the time, found him, and he was just being abusive to these donators of his, and he's just always complaining, claiming he lived in a car. His mom, he just lied, and so he got a lot of like pity donations. So she exposed him, and then he came on YouTube, and we already knew Kate Peters. And so that's when all the people kind of found him out and stuff. And so he just kind of moved his whole grifting shit to YouTube. And he is a bitch. And me and a few other women had to stop him. We had Project Defund Connie, and it's worked. So he will not
Who's
get a
Connie?
job.
Who's Connie?
Huh?
What is his name?
Oh,
You
sorry.
said-
Okay, sorry, that's confusing. His real name is Constantino. And we call him Connie for short, but
Oh,
his
okay.
his name on here is Rebel City Sports, Rebel City, Rebel Bats. He's got a million different channels, and he's just ridiculous and hilarious, and he's very mad all the time. He's very mad at me, and he tries to steal my news. Last night I was informed that he is trying to start a news channel that is going to be better than mine. Sir, I don't think that's possible, but he like steals all my words. He tries to talk with, I guess, the way I inflect my voice and stuff and my syllables. He just wants to be me. He wants to be the real, actual, factual. He could never, Ernie. He will never be me, Ernie. Okay?
I can see that.
He has no charisma. He has a very limited vocabulary, and he whines and bitches, and all he wants is weed and cigarettes, and he screams and yells and throws tantrums. And if I can go live anytime, I have to wait to go live. So next time we do, he had a serious meltdown last night, and this morning he is yeah, he's just an ungrateful little bitch. Every day it's the same thing. So yeah. But anyway, I've got to get off of here. I got to go run errands and stuff, but thank you for having me up here.
I do appreciate you being here. And I'll check the email and see what happened.
Okay. Alrighty.
Be safe, Katie.
All right, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Feel pretty good. Hell, well, I'm really, really good, actually. I'm not going to lie. That was probably the most craziest video I've seen in a while. I don't know this person. I've never heard of this pro. I've heard of them, but I've never really got into these people. I just don't know them. Just don't, they just don't tickle my fancy, I guess. He tried to get a disabled kid for donations. Oh, God. Holy hell. Katie is awesome. I've watched her for a while. Good deal. Good deal. You know, what's funny, people, and I'm not going to lie to you, what's the funniest shit I've ever seen is sometimes there's just ways that like literally, there's ways and some of these people are just downright crazy ass. I'm telling you. He will appear in your chat at some point. Now we already have a rebel. It's a rebel biker group, though, I think. That's not rebel, is it? I don't think the rebel biker person is rebel. He burned down his McDonald's. You're kidding me. He burned down his local McDonald's. You can't make this shit up. I couldn't be in LA. I'd laugh too much. I can't control it. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta look at this. Who said he burned down his McDonald's? Oh my God. How the hell do you burn down where Ronald McDonald lives at? I mean, how do you do it? I don't understand that. What about Grimace? How do you burn down your local McDonald's, people? How the hell? Somebody tell me that, please. No, he is not a biker. Where you guys come up with these people at? Hey, all over the internet. I'm going to start reporting on it. No, I'm not. Is it something in the water? Pat, it has to be. It most certainly has to be. If that's not Rebel on the actual factual troll page, and tell them to come up on panel, and I will give a public apology. I've seen a not actual factual person in here before, but I've never, like I said, you saw it on the news. Like, where was this at? Where did this happen at? No joke, it was the McDonald's he walked to daily. He was in the area at the time of the crime. You can't do this. I can't do this. It's funny as shit. I swear to God, like, Lord have mercy. How do you? I give up. I don't even want to talk about it. How did he burn a McDonald's down, though, without being in trouble? Did he get a McGriddle? And I can't do this. This is crazy. I'd like to hear from Rebel. Anybody know how I could get a hold of Rebel? I'd like to hear his idea. I want to hear from Rebel. You have to see. I don't know. I've never heard of this person. I'd like to interview Rebel, or I'd like to have him on my panel. I'd like to have him on my panel just to see where he comes from. Did they forget his? No, really, seriously. If anybody knows how to get a hold of Rebel, I would love to have him on my panel. I just want to see where he comes from. I'm not going to cast no shade or nothing. I never do. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to answer no controversial questions or anything. Think about it. I don't know about setting him up with anybody. No, I just want to hear where he comes from. I want to hear his side of the story. I want to hear whatever he wants to say. I'm just going to let him have it. Just let him have the panel and just be done. I'm not going to try to go crazy. Lord, is Sarah in here? I don't see Sarah. I do not see Sarah. Nope. She had me blocked. Damn ninja. Hold on a minute. You got to look through the walls and everything. These ninjas. I don't see Sarah. Blame Katie. Is she here? Who sees Sarah? It's supposed to be like this ninja kind of thing. There she is. The ice cream machine must have been. You guys got some jokes today, don't you? You guys really have jokes. But if we could get Rebel, I would like that. I would like to understand who Rebel is. Hush, Sarah. I see that. Hush your mouth. How do I do this, people? Somebody tell me about it. I saw a video of a woman get into a fight at McDonald's because they forgot her fries. Cops called. I've seen a lot of shit, guys, especially with the McDonald's stuff. But let me ask you a question. Hear me out. How can I get a hold of Rebel? I would just like to ask him a few questions and let him have it. Like, let him have the panel and let him say whatever he wants to say. Some people said he's just misunderstood. I've heard a couple people say that. but I don't know this person. So there's a secret way I need to get a hold of him, and I just want to hear his side. Just want to hear his side. And Rebel goes, Sarah, why ain't you had him up on your panel? Get him up on your panel. That way, I want to see where he comes from. Tell him you'll send him a donation and he'll be your monkey. I'll give him a donation. I am convinced he is misunderstood. Well, Pat, you are our, you are the brains of the bunch. Look, I'm on his hit list. He lives near me, actually. Holy shit, Sarah. But here, check this out. I was on crutches one time, and we went to a McDonald's. I got chicken nuggets. You know, when you could get like the 20 piece for like $5 or something. So I'm literally on crutches. And as we go by, we get our food. There's no barbecue sauce. We pull back around and having to stand in line because the damn McDonald's inside is closed. Now remember, I'm on pain meds, I'm on crutches, I'm literally screwed up. So as we pull back around, we just tell them, hey, y'all forgot barbecue sauce. And they said, well, no, we did not. And they said, can you show us on the receipt where I'm like, it's not on the it's not on the receipt, anything about the barbecue sauce. Anyways, we pull back up to the window and they're like, well, extra condiments or whatever the hell it is, it's like 25 or 50 cents. I grabbed that whole bag of chicken nuggets. I made my ex-wife pull forward. I got out with my crutches and I slung that shit all over. I told him oh my God. Now I used to have a badass temper. Hell, we was in damn Domino's Pizza one time and I didn't like one of the workers there and he didn't like me either. And there's a couple different times. Hell, we went through Taco Bell one time and I didn't like the guy that works the drive-through. And he kind of slung my food at me and I took the drink and I threw it like it went perfectly. It hit him in the head and busted all over his head. It was funnier than hell. But was it Domino's or was it it was Buddy's Pizza. My brother robbed a store there. Is when after my brother robbed a store, they had a guy there that was working there. And he had said something to me. I can't remember what the hell it was. And I jerked him across the damn counter. And everybody's like, oh God, oh. They was remembering my brother and shit. My brother took that store. He pretty much armed robbery on that store. And he put the woman down and he pulled the pistol out and he stuck it to her head and he pulled the trigger and the only thing it saved her was like there's a piece of his finger or something that got hit in a hammer and it didn't hit the hammer hard enough. It didn't hit the fire pin. It didn't hit hard enough or something like that and it didn't go off. But they examined that weapon, the police did. They was like, she is lucky to be alive. And it destroyed that woman's life. I mean, I know the woman to this day. My sister's good friends with her, but she's freaking terrified. And where I look like my brother, like I went in one time and I had a pistol on my hip and I went back to play the games and she was telling people and they was coming back to me. They was like, Ernie, so-and-so's working right now. And I'm like, who's so? Oh, and I remembered. And I said, is she okay? Yeah, she's okay, but you know how she is with weapons in here and everything. And I'm like, okay, I got you, buddy. So I finished playing the hand, and I took my weapon and I stuck it in the back. I had the weapon I have pulled. It actually pulled off, turned into a concealable weapon holster, and I stuck it down in the back part of my pants. And I went out, and I went and took it and put it back in my car. But I never will forget that. My brother, he done that woman that way. That was a very, very vicious thing to do to somebody. Like, he made her beg for her life, and I mean, I heard a lot of shit. But I mean, he held that gun to her head, and he was going to kill that woman, and he pulled the trigger. The weapon was examined. The trigger had been pulled. Why do you always come and say, is this conspiracy video? That's what I want to know about River of Hate. Who the hell is River of Hate, or River whatever? Who is this person? This makes like the fourth time you come in my chat that I've seen you, and the only thing you say is this conspiracy video. Who the hell are you? What do you mean? What do you mean, conspiracy video? I like conspiracy video. Well, it's not conspiracy video stuff. It's real life shit. But if you Google, let me see. Let me hold on one second, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. That'll be something I can look up and I'll find it. So I don't know St. Elmo's Fire, what his problem really was. He'd been in and out of places. So, um, but one thing I do want to, hint at is, when my brother was arrested once before, he had robbed 22 houses. I think it was 22 houses. I mean, if you go back and look at all of his records and stuff, like, you can see, I mean, hell, he was hit with 32, um, what is it called? Persistent felony. If he was a 32 times persistent felony offender, that's a lot of damn time, guys. It's a lot of things to be done. That's before the murder. That was before the murder and all that. Even with all my mama's money and my mama's money and my family's money, it still couldn't keep him from being not found guilty. So, that's something. I knew it was going to go against me when I seen my uncle. Was he a bad-tempered child? He was a very quiet child. When I left for Northside Boxing School, he went in and got with the wrong people, and he hung out with people like James Price and Junior Robbins and just a bunch of other people. And those people robbed people, killed people, and done things like that. Did your brother keep the items he stole or give them away? Well, he didn't steal items. He stole money. He stole the cash register money, and then he went and he took it and he gave it to his friend, and they took pictures with the gun and the money and all that, and then his friend went and turned him in. That's how my brother got caught. But you can look it up. I mean, if you go to his records and pull everything on my brother, you'll sit there and you'll see about 65 different offenses, and you can go through them and you can look at them. I've had my share of studying everything, and I'm done with it. I don't study shit no more. Literally. So yeah, I do wonder sometimes, though. I'm not going to lie. I sit and wonder a lot, as a matter of fact. And he would give stuff away. I mean, he did. I mean, but he would sell stuff, and I don't know what he was trying to do, to be honest with you, Pat. No, I'm not him. I'm not him. I do remember when we was smaller and younger. I remember he took this girl from Bible school. Had came up to ask me if I wanted to go walking with him, and she had came up to my brother was on the swing. He was on the swing set or on the swing at my mama house, and I was already in the house, and I'm buffering. Am I buffering, everybody? Is everything good? Can everybody hear me? So my brother, he was he was outside on the swing, and this girl had came up to get me, and she didn't even get to the door. And my mama's, am I good? Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? Okay, good deal. Thank you, Kels. Okay, so my mama's house, you can't hear anything because of the inside of the logs that are in the house, like the walls. It was made to withstand a damn tornado. My mama's house was built, and there was also logs that was placed in and around the house. That's why I was telling you we had little trap ways we could go in. We could get in through the walls, and we could pretty much run around the house as kids. If you could fit through there's one place in the loft, if you could fit through down in, when you're smaller, you can go through the whole damn house. A grown up can't get down in there, no, but a kid can. Anyways, it's hell to get out too, by the way. So my brother seen this girl that was coming to get me, of course. And now my brother's probably, I want to say he was probably 13, maybe 13, 14. This is before he got sent off the first time. 13 or 14 years old, and she was probably about 16, 17 maybe. And all I know is we heard a girl screaming, and we could barely hear it from because we was already in the back part of the house, and we didn't hear the knock on the door or nothing like that. She didn't even make it that far. When we ran out to the front yard, because we kept hearing, my brother had her down and had her dress half pulled up and trying to pull, like he was literally trying to, you know, grape her right there. Right there. He didn't give a damn. And I remember my mama, Shelby, and my papa came running. Well, he didn't come running, but he came out the door, and he said, "Holy!" And he went and grabbed my brother, and he knocked my papa did this. He knocked my brother off the girl, and Mama helped pick her up and took her inside and come here, honey, let me clean you off. Let me clean you off, honey. And took her inside and calmed her down. And I couldn't believe that shit. I was sitting here like, the fuck, Shelby? What are you doing? You know, Shelby was into a lot, a whole hell of a lot. he didn't care. It was like he would take him and my uncle would share women, and they would get these women drunk and take advantage of them. They would take them out to my mama's back house, and they would have their way with these drunk women. And yes, they would sometimes steal my mama's car to do it. Because my mama, when she went to sleep, she would take this medication that they knew they had, 9 hours, 10 hours that she was going to sleep. My mama went to bed at 9 o'clock, sometimes 8 o'clock. And, she didn't get up till 4 or 5 the next morning, but they knew they had this extra time, 7, 8 hours of free time that they could do whatever the hell they wanted to do. And my mama was going to sleep through it, literally. So they would go and get women and bring them back to my mama's house. And the back part of it, and the other side, there's another house, and have their way with these women. I never was involved in that. I didn't do that stuff. I stayed to myself. I wasn't part of that. Even though John would come out there, come here, man, come here, look at this. Well, look at what? Come here, look. I went out there a couple times, seen what was going on. Look, when a woman is out and she's laying there butt naked, I'm not into that. Sorry. I'm not into zombies. No, hell no. Not into it. Never was, never will be. I would just be like, whatever, guys. Oh, yeah, they came with us, and they would get them drunk as shit and let them pass out and do whatever. I don't know what the girls thought of it. I have no idea. But that's that's kind of like my life and everything. I mean, this shit was on the daily sometimes. Good deal, thank you. So, well, see, he after he burnt the police car in Everett's, they he burned a police cruiser, and then they put him in the Ramey E Step home, and that's where he graduated. He graduated high school. I think he was in there for 2 years, and then after he graduated, he went to another place on a little island, and I can't remember. You had to have like a trolley, like little boat to get across, and that son of a bitch stole the boat and come back across and left the boat and everybody over on the island stranded, and then came home. Like he broke out of there and came home. Shit, he broke out of Eddie. I think it was, I can't remember what prison it was. I had to look to make sure. But he broke out of prison one time, went through a fucking laundry chute. It's on his record escape. And it was, my papa turned the mountain news on. He was watching the news at the 6 o'clock news. Nobody knew anything. And then their escape of a prisoner and all that, Shelby Shell. And my papa was sitting there like, what in the hell? Eat us. I never forget that. He was hollering at Memo, and Memo come through, and John was there, hollered. They went down and called at Joe's and called Bruce. Bruce came up, and my mom was there. And they was talking about the news. Everybody was calling, and everybody was like locking their doors and shit. And next thing you know, about, I want to say 10 o'clock that night, maybe 11, Shelby fucking went through the back window in my mama's house and literally like was on the couch where nobody knows. It was like a back porch thing, but there was a couch, and they had built the porch into a room. They turned the porch into a room like, and it was concrete, so it was good and cool and everything. And he was laying on the damn couch when Steve Duff, the sheriff, came through the damn front door, silently, I'd say, and told my mama, he said, I know he's fucking here. I never forget his words. He said, I know he's fucking here. And Mama said, I don't know. I've been asleep and this and that. He said, do you care if we search? She said, no, 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 come on in. And I was at my uncle's. I was taking him some food down there. My mama had for him, and I was taking some food down there was some breakfast for him early that morning. When I seen the fucking police pull up, they was like 6 car loads on the hill. They was backed up on the hill and shit. And then they came in and they was looking for my brother, and my brother was laying on the couch, and when he had the window still open. And when the police come through the door of the room where he was at, Shelby had sensed it or some shit, and he flew out he dived out the damn window. Like I said, it was open where he came in. He left it open to get cool air and shit, but he had dived through that damn window, and the police was going back out through the front. And my cousin at the time, Amy, was she was helping my papa with something. I can't remember. But she was coming up and she was trying to find a place to park, and the police was all over everything. And then my brother went, seen her, and as she was pulling in on the hill for Joe. My brother kicked her out of the vehicle and fucking stowed her car and took it up to the head of the holler. And then, of course, the police tried to lock off the roads and stuff. And my brother just left her car up there at the damn, we call it at the hump. It was a place called the Hump, and it was a big old place that you could go back up into the mountains. There was a smoky little chimney like thing. That was a house that was half torn down, and he went up there under them caves and shit and hid from the police. Of course, my cousin got her vehicle back at that time, but I'm just telling you, my brother, he's one of them, man. I mean, he's like he's hell and high water when he's doing something. Shit, there ain't nothing my family. Hell, my uncle stabbed a guy and tried to and about cut his damn arm. He cut half of his arm and his arteries and shit, and he was cutting his arm off or something like that. And I remember there was there was probably 9 or 10 cars of police. They blocked all the roads, and my uncle hid up toward pony pastures and took up off in the mountains and stuff. And they had a man search for him and shit, and it was crazy as hell. If y'all want to learn about Rebel, I'll take you through all his history. Hell, just Google my family. You'll have a hell of a story, Katie, and it don't never quit. Go Google my uncle Bruce Madden, my uncle John Paul Madden. Hell, my uncle John Paul Madden is the one that's kind of being investigated for a missing person murder right now. And literally, like he was the last person. And anyways, I don't want to get into it. It's too much. It's crazy shit. But hell, you'll have stories for days. Shit, pull their records, pull their backgrounds. You'll see some crazy shit. You see, I went through all this as a kid, guys, and growing up. So yeah, I mean, so to do the shit that I've done, like it ain't really I don't know how you would say it. It ain't really a big factor for me, a big thing. It was just something I did. That would be cool, Katie, and I would like to understand more. It would be a bestseller. I call it Who the Hell's Ernie Shell? But damn, man, I mean, holy hell, I get started in talking crazy shit. People, my family was nuts, literally nuts. My uncles got high on drugs or just drinking or some shit. They got my other uncle over from across the holler, and they got him on that shit. And they had a wooden door, and they was beating it till their knuckles was bloody and shit. And they was like, "Hit it, Jeff, hit it." And my papa could hear them, and my papa had this really distinctive whistle. That I mean, not a physical whistle, but he could whistle, and his whistle would carry out. And when you heard that whistle, you know your ass better get back home. And he'd used that whistle, and they didn't come back. I remember my papa coming through, and I was probably I was young as hell. And he first thing he did, grabbed his mining belt. Never forget this shit. And put his pistol. He put his pistol in his back. Went out, and my mama was like, "Now you don't be mean to them boys now." He's like, shut the fuck up. Walked out the door and went. I watched him. We had them big. We went. It was coon hunting lights. We could, it was battery lights, and everybody had them. Hell, we had 20 sets of them because everybody in the family hunted, and we got those battery lights out, and we was sitting there, and shit, they'll shine across the whole damn holler and shit. And when I was watching him, we had our lights on him and everything. Watched him go in, go up toward Dubs, go out back in the back where Jeff's was at. And I swear to God, you heard the awfulest noise that ever was. My papa was sitting there. He beat the hell out of my uncle, said that's his sons. And he found out they's on these drugs and damn drinking and shit. And they was trying to beat this damn door down, or I don't even know what in the hell they was doing. They just got paranoid or something. Every one of them did. And all of a sudden you hear him, and he can't get shit to stop. And all of a sudden he pulls that pistol out. And he's like, pow, 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 pow. Everybody in the holler wakes up. You start seeing little lights come on. Scared to damn death. My papa's got my papa's put his gun back up. He's got Bruce by one ear and John Paul by the other ear, and he's marching them back home. And he's cussing the whole way home. Like literally, we had lights on him. And he's coming back up the hill, and he's literally got them by the damn ear, and he's like leading them. He gets them back in the house. He takes that mining belt off, and he beats the shit out of them. I mean, like they was sitting there trying to run, hitting the bathroom and everything, and he knocked the damn door down and went in there with that belt. And I mean, you could hear the licks. It's like, oh, pow, oh, pow, oh, pow. My mama, she grabbed a frying pan, and she was going to hit my papa with it to try to make him stop. He was madder than hell, and he told her he'd shoot her, he'd blow her effing brains out if she touched him with that pan, and he meant it. My papa meant it. When my papa would be out of control, he would shoot the house up sometimes. And hell, if you go to my mama's house, you can see where the bullet holes have been patched up. Like all through the house. I can show you where 5 bullet holes in the house is at, right off the bat. Hell, in the kitchen one time, my mama said something to him, and he was sitting on a table, or he was sitting at the table. And we had one of those, like our table wasn't a normal kitchen table. Our table was 12, it was like 12 foot long, 5 foot, it was 12 foot long, 5 foot wide. I mean, we had a huge kitchen. My mama had a huge kitchen, and that table was custom made. It was a big, huge, expensive table, and hell, you could put 10, 12 people at that table easily. And when we had our family reunions and shit, that table ended up being turned over every single time, and the turkey in the floor on Thanksgiving, and everybody out in the fucking yard fighting and cussing and trying to whip this one or that one. It was one of those. It was one of those deals. But I do appreciate y'all for listening to my stories. I mean, my life as a kid was one hell of a objection, Your Honor. Will J. Please love grounds of hearsay, also no evidence of a stolen boat, more likely a free water taxi. I don't know what you mean by that. All you gotta do is look this shit up. The hell. All you gotta do is look my brother's record up and look at all the shit he stole. You'll see a bunch of boats he stole, motorboats and all that shit. It's like an old farmhouse table, something like that. It was a fucking huge table. It's still in the house. Shit, y'all can go and visit it. But it is good therapy, Kel. It's it puts me in my mindset, like, where I come from. And it makes me want to actually go out and do something. Yeah, turkey was always on the floor. The ham, the turkey, and it always ended up in the floor. Every fucking Thanksgiving, we had a family reunion. Taxis on the water too. I know what you meant, Midnight Baker. I know what you meant. But one thing that I keep thinking about that was kind of unique as hell is all the trouble my Uncle John and Bruce got into. Yes, my family went. My papa made everybody go to church on Sunday. He was a deacon of the church. But at her Sunday school, hell, fire. The world was another story, I'm telling you. But we lived to ourselves, and the only time anybody really came to visit was politicians, and they'd ask for my papa's help, and they would bring him huge piles of money, and he would be the one that makes them. He would put them in office, and he did. Hell, I know one that he put in office, and he's still there to this damn day. And he'll tell you, my papa was the one that changed his life. Um, so there you go. You guys can look this shit up. I'm not lying. Hell, it's all over Google. All you gotta do is Google some of these records and shit. You'll see, oh, holy, what the hell? And you'll see that it ain't what you know in Harlan, Kentucky. It's who you know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. In Harlan, Kentucky, I've had judges that love me to death. I went in with traffic violations and uh, prosecutors wanting to hit me up with $500, $1,000 fines and stuff, and the judge suspend every single bit of it, every damn penny. I mean, I've had that happen before, and many times. I mean, like I got hit with like 4 or 5 different offenses of traffic violations right off the bat, and each one of them had fines, and I ended up paying $52. You can name the book "Turkey on the Floor." I can name it. I could name it the Shells and the Maddens instead of the Hatfields and McCoys, right? That would be a good one. So, Rose, I've been trying this damn, said to put a swig at my mouth, and I've swigged it a little bit. And I'm telling you, it will bring the toxins completely out of your mouth, too. But, leaves, I don't know, it's worth it. Yeah, hell yeah, it is. You swig it around your mouth for about 10 minutes. Thank you, Tigers. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll check the messages here in a minute. I do appreciate it. But doing these damn lives, it takes your voice. It really takes your voice away. I cammed up for a reason today, guys. I cammed up for a reason to get back in the swing of things. Because here in a couple of days, actually, let me check this out. Literally, here in a few days, we're going to be out, and it's probably going to be, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I have no idea what to expect, what we'll be doing, but we're going to do something because these other creators can't do it. So, but I do want you all to help me when it can. I don't want your money. I just want your support. But when it comes to the awareness thing that I've got going, and I want to get these pamphlets, and I can do the pamphlets easily, very easily. But I want each and every one of you guys to have them, and I want to make them very affordable. Like you just pay maybe some shipping or something like that, and I'll get you these pamphlets. But they're well worth it because they show you. You can keep them in your car. You know, never ever take for granted that you're safe. Okay? Don't. Because you're not. The fact of the matter is, they say, oh, yeah, you'll be safe. Da, 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 da. But whenever you have your child with you, never, ever, ever take for granted that you're safe because you don't know. You don't know what's out there and what potentially could be targeting you. You don't know. I've seen a lot of women. Hello, Mel. Hello. You know what? Somebody showed me a picture of you, and I think you're a very beautiful lady. For what it's worth, you're a very beautiful lady. You have that little smile and those pretty eyes. And I just wanted to, I was wanting to comment on you a little bit there. But I do think you're a very beautiful lady. My husband is an author and has written 4 books about his family. The Davis Gang. Hold on a second. The Davis Gang. His grandma and her sisters were bankrupt. I've heard of I've heard of the Davis people for sure. I think I have because I read books like that. I read books and stuff like that. Yes, yes. I've seen that before. I've seen that. I've heard about that. Books are on Amazon. Good deal. Cool deal. That's pretty cool. If anybody wants to check that book out, that'd be pretty good. I read a lot. I don't watch TV. I read. I like to read a lot. I used to read those little Kindle things, and I got aggravated because they didn't offer my damn shit that I wanted, and I ended up just studying it off damn Google and everywhere I could. But I don't watch TV. That's very interesting. Ain't it? That's pretty neat. That's pretty freaking neat. Anytime, Mel. Anytime. But the fact of the matter is, guys, I just want you to be aware because so many things can happen, especially now. And I'm telling you all, you don't have to take this. You don't have to take this and not, you don't have to believe me on this, but watch. The closer we get to the election, the more you're going to see. I'm telling you, just keep your eyes open because it's happening. It's going to be crazy. Watch and see. Just watch and see. Much respect. God bless you all. I do appreciate you all. If you guys want to email or donate, there's the information there. Notice I put it up at the end. I don't really like to have it going through my whole live because I think it takes a part away from what I'm really wanting to do, and I don't want people just to think I'm about money because I'm not. You know, it is pretty cool to get donations, yes, but is it a life threat? Is it a life threatening thing that I can, not do without? No, it's not. So I do appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming in, and for you new people, thank you for coming in and listening to the truth. Everything I say, I mean, you can go and look at these records on Google and you can see who these people are in my family. And I pulled the records. I had the records pulled before, and people was just like, holy hell. Thank you, Michelle. And I appreciate you. And I always will. You know, as one creator, I do things that others, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see that book. Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm going to check other book out too. But I do appreciate you all. Thank you all. And do your own research on people, guys. And you'll see for yourself. That's all I ask you to do. And if someone tries to get you to believe something that's derogatory toward another person, always remember what that person has done for you. If that person done something against you, then hell, you go right ahead and blast them. You do what you need to do. But if you don't know that person, don't do that to people. Don't do that. Because if you do, and then later on you find out that that person is not the person that you thought they were, you're going to feel really disgusted. Well, some of you will. Some of you don't give a damn anyways. Well, if I ever decide to do the book, that would be pretty cool. I don't know right now. I've talked to my mom before about stuff and trying to like, put stuff together, but I don't know. It might be something in the future, maybe. But right now, it's not the first thing on my agenda. I'll say that. Yeah, it's not really the first thing on my agenda at all. I like to keep cool and be be cool with people and straight up. And, you know, I try, NSOPW definitely look up RSOs in your neighborhood. Exactly. Thank you, Mermaid. The NSOPW will do that. Exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for bringing it in and knowing what it is. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. That shows me people have been listening and people understand when I say thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Until I walk a mile in someone else's shoes, I can't judge them. Thank you, Kels. You know, a lot of people do. Constant Sue, she'll never walk a mile anyways. She can't do it. So you don't have to worry about her walking a mile in anybody's damn shoes. But she'll be the first one to jump out there. Oh, he's a lion. He's a lion. He's this and he's that. And you know, one time I got her to admit that I did rescue a child. And she admitted it on my panel. Okay, I have to give it to you. You rescue one child. Well, bitch, how many you rescued? You know, think about it. That person's not going nowhere. She's nobody. And the more arrows you put into her, the more it's gonna suck. Literally. You have this woman that's too sorry to get off her damn couch and go to the bathroom. There you go. I would fucking army crawl. I would army crawl to the damn bathroom. I would fucking army crawl to the bathroom. Literally. Because I'm never wearing no damn depends. Look, if I was ever, I'm telling you, pull the damn plug on me, the hell with that. Literally. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Ain't no way in hell. Put a one in the chat if you wear depends. Put a one in chat. Be honest. Be honest. Put a one in chat. Y'all wear depends. Put one in chat. You wear depends. Now sometimes people need them, but no, I just don't. I just don't see it. Somebody can run their mouth on the damn internet. There you go. Linda has to wear them. Linda ain't on the internet running her damn mouth about people. Some people need them. I'll not be one that wear them. No, I'm not wearing them. You know, some people have to have them. But if you're able to, some people may not be able to get up, but hell, she can move. Let me check here, honey. Yes, I did. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Chihuahua mom, you could use some for your dog. Some people have spinal cord injuries and can't help it. Constant Sue ain't one of those. Thank you, Selena. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you for coming in. And again, I don't know who you are, but I do appreciate you for coming to the channel and watching my show. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So think about it, people. People who have done nothing, can't show anything, no proof at all, can sit and damn someone who has done something. Think about it. And try to destroy their image. That's why I said, you know what? They can have all that past shit. Because what I'm going to be doing here in a few days, I'm going to try my best to up the bar where they can't even touch it. I'm going to do my best. But right now, only thing I can do as of right now is put out awareness and show people that it does exist and there are ways to prevent it. Even if you listen to my news videos, all my news videos I've ever done, I always talk about prevention. Prevention is what keeps it. That's what keeps you and your kids safe, is prevention. If you prevent something from happening, it doesn't happen. Simple as that. That's as simple as that. I do appreciate the Cash App. Thank you so much. But guys, I've got bigger and better things to do than waste my time with these people on YouTube. I'm getting my health back. That was a major one. No, I'm not dissing nobody has to wear Depends as a medical problem. I'm not. What I'm saying is there's people out here, keyboard warriors, that don't do anything. They sit on their couches or behind their little computer screens, and all they do is condemn people and damn people. You'll never see me do that. I don't give a damn. I don't do that. I'll never do that. Because if I did that, I'm no better than them. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I do got a lot of things I need to get done. And I have 9 pendants left. I don't want your money right now, but if anybody wants on the list, please email me, operationrock24@gmail.com. Thank you. Much respect. God bless you all. Thank you all for fighting the good fight. If you want to donate, donate. If you don't, don't. Thank you all.